Hello and welcome to part 29 of my Pentagon challenge on this Halloween evening, at least when I start recording. And it's time for the round of 16 against Gwangju FC from South Korea as well, similar to last year. But just one thing to comment on, our 2-0 victory over Gamba. James Brown was man of the match, but he got himself sent off when he sprained the ankle of Kiljma there, so he's been suspended for 3 games. So one of our top players is out for this game, but otherwise, if you want to see those pictures, I'll go back. There you go. We've just lost one of our top players, but apart from that, everyone is fighting fit and raring to go for a very big game to conclude our 2015-16 season. Aaron Moore, just because I needed to fix the squad registration yoke, I just cleared all the numbers and all that was really annoying. So as you can see, top scorer Park Ji-dong, he's a slick player for these leagues, and he's got 7 goals this campaign, so this is not going to be an easy ride, even though we have home advantage, which often gives us the initiative. But you can just check him out now. Park Ji-dong, look at those stats, they are most impressive. I mean, for the amount of money he earns, he should be at a superior club to Gwangju, who are starting the K-League horribly. Where are they? Sorry, K-League. Yeah, there they are in 12th position. So anyway, yeah, go back to the match. Oh, sorry, Jesus. There we go. So that's all good. Sorry for the last video being about 20 minutes. I didn't intend it to be, but the highlights screen was there were a lot of highlights. But of course, don't forget the series, whether or not I play it continuously. If you want me to keep playing this series properly as well as Football Manager 2013, that's up to you to decide. But if you don't want me to, if you think I should start fresh like all of you commentators have, then I can do that. But for the minute, I just bought the game late and I'm not done with it, so it's up to you if you think I've done a good enough job to keep the series alive. And it's an early chance now for Wilkinson. And remember, if you don't like my live comms, I got a dislike as well as 2 likes on my last video. So for the person who didn't like my video, if you want to tell me why in particular, but if the live comms are too much of a drag and taking too long and they're not entertaining. Oh, Robbie Brady! 25 yards out. Within 2 minutes, we've taken the lead. And that was Robbie Brady on the marquee contract. €8,000 a week now for him. And he's put the money where his mouth is with an early goal. That's the sort of thing why I like doing the live comms. I love shouting my head off unnecessarily. And it's 2-0. Aaron Moy has given us a huge advantage now. Ruthless Gold Coast, as the champions Al Gharafa take the lead and Sefahan have taken the lead against Al Hilal, the former champions. So it's all good. But anyway, again, let me know if the live comms are entertaining or not, because if they're not, I have to reduce them. That's wide by Park Ji-dong. Excuse me. So let's just sit back and relax now. Nielsen collects the ball. Ben Halloran will kick on, try and whip in across. That's Moy again! What a response by Aaron Moy to taking that first 11 place. Thanks to James Brown's suspension, he has taken it by the scruff of the neck. And it's 3-0 inside 20 minutes. And Gwangju have to wave goodbye to the Champions League again. The problem is, I think everyone in the Far East contingent of this tournament want a Far Eastern team to win it. And we've just denied one of our opponents that chance. But if it's going to be us, it's going to be us. As you can see, we've got the Chinese, the South Koreans, all the others in here. And then we've got the Middle Eastern teams up here. But then it'll be open draw for the quarterfinals. That'll be exciting. It's going to take a good while to take place because the rest of these teams' seasons just begin and ours is over. Great response to that defeat in the grand final. It was a once-off as opposed to a slump. I'm very, very pleased with that. So if anybody was watching the Arsenal-Reading match last night, I'm gonna certainly not get complacent. This game's not over yet, but that was certainly entertaining stuff. Shame Sky Sports have to hog it from the fair people of the world. Oh, that's 3-1. Yeah, it's curse of the commentator. Park Ji-dong has made it 3-1. So let's start afresh. It is pretty much half time. We need to get through it. A little bit worried now. The coach, the assistant manager is happy. You might be waiting like to change. Thank you. Let's go. So the Gwangju fans are probably chanting we're going to win 4-3. And they're already through. Oh, Park Ji-dong has missed. Park Ji-dong has missed from 18 yards. And as you can see some of these results, status quo is very much the name of the game. Gamba versus Shandong is an interesting one. Matt Mackay collect Jackson Irvine alongside. Brady will get that eventually. And he's got 3 in the box. He picks Moy on a hat-trick. Oh, it's crept in for Nielsen to steal in. And that is quite an embarrassing goal. It just looked like it flashed, hit the post and fell kindly to Alex Nielsen, who has had the most prolific season in front of goal for any Gold Coast player in history. It's a very short history, but nonetheless we'll take it. That's great dribbling. Feely's there to save. And now Robbie Brady wastes the counter-attack. Mackay couldn't keep it in. So 4-1, good stuff. 56 minutes played. Gwangju are similarly on the prowl. We'll have to watch out for them if we play them. Since one of my very early episodes saw them win the Champions League, I think, and they went on to beat Bayern Munich in the Club World Championship. Ben Hallowe'en 5-1, and I think we can safely say Skilled Park is the worst place to come to if you are outside the jurisdiction in the Champions League. We really do not take messers in our stadium. We take them to the cleaners and we send them home unhappy. That is superb stuff. Now, will they have a bit of a fight back going? No. Of course, transfer updates. I've got 1 or 2 new players hopefully coming in, but we'll have to see the other guys get released first before I can plan. I love signing the younger guys so they don't have to follow the rules. That's a terrible shot. It's like you don't have to register them and all that. Mitchell looks tired. Some guys are getting tired. So Morone can play and swap him for Wilkinson. Jungslager, can he play for Moy? I wouldn't want to deny him a hat-trick or something, but yeah, I think that's better off. Yeah, stick him in there. Traditional 4-3-3 formation, and sure, you may as well give Niels a rest. Like, enjoy your summer holidays, lads. Your work here is done. But I'm sure Amroy will be a little bit upset that not only has he been substituted for he can get a hat-trick, that his form will not matter because he's on his break. So that's pretty much all I have to say there. It's technically a winter break, isn't it? Yeah, I keep forgetting that. We're in the southern hemisphere, and we're pretty much going to stay there if Africa is my next destination. Brady should have scored. But I'm sure 1 or 2 of you are thinking, what would I do if I lost this game? Well, the obvious answer was I would have resigned in kind of disgrace and go to Africa when it unlocks in July. That sort of thing. So, kind of substitute, make a difference here. Ben Halloran, an absolute, gem of a player. That's a super ball. Shannon Cole, where did that come from? And Robbie Brady had no alternative but to finish it off. 6-1. We really love scoring goals. The attacking movement training, it's just made a real difference to these players. They have no fear in front of goal, and they dispatch so many chances, apart from, you know, a meltdown like we had against Melbourne Heart. That was a once-off, as it was proven to be. Then in Ultimate Team, just to keep that updated, I found remaining players that have played for me in my Gold Coast save on this game, like Jungslager, McAllister, Mitchell, those sort of people. So they're all in my collection of player cards, and I'll hopefully get to use them from time to time. That's a poor ball. Jackson Irvine. Oh, that is pushed away by the goalkeeper. And now here come Gwangju, who will have to try and pick themselves up in the K-League after this defeat. Al Ahly are going out at this stage, and Al Sadd have pulled back against the champions. Al Hilal have turned their fortunes. Jean Book lead, and now a guy injured. 4-2 in that game. Gamba have taken the lead as well, so they're through the quarters. Park Ji-dong tries again. He's put it over the bar. So fingers crossed that Al Sadd kick Al Gharafa's backsides in extra time. That would be just brilliant, because I am not too pleased with Al Gharafa. It would be nice to get revenge on them in an honest two-legged affair, but it would be great to see the champions knocked out so early. Like, we love knocking out the reigning champions, but if someone else can do it for us, all the better. Now, that's Shannon Cole pushing Park Ji-dong off the ball. And celebration time for the summer, winter break, whatever you want to call it. We've had a good time, but this season, it's up to you if you want to see more videos on a regular basis or not. But certainly, why should I give up this save because of Football Manager 2013, no matter how good it is? I'll definitely be playing it much more than this when I get it, but there's no reason why I should stop playing this. Nielsen up to 7 goals, Brown is on 6, and that is a wrap for part 29 and the 2015/16 season. It has been, in the immortal words of Bora, glad success. But I'm afraid it's time to go, take our winter break, and see what the quarterfinal has in store. So just before I go, let's take a summary of the results. Oh yes, Al Gharafa are out. Bye bye. They've lost in extra time in an absolute, not a thriller. That is something. So new champions guaranteed. We've got 2 Saudi Arabian teams through. We've got an Uzbekistani team through. What a shock. The Iranians weren't so lucky. So 1 Qatari, 1 Uzbekistani, 2 Saudi Arabians, 1 Japanese, 1 Korean, 1 Chinese, and 1 Australian. So great mix in store for the quarterfinals. But enough for my talk. It's time to go. Bye.